Okay, students, now we are going to prove that union of two subspaces is going to be subspace if and only if they are comparable. If I add this extra condition, then union will also become subspace. But kab? When both subspaces are comparable. Comparable means either one of them is contained in the other. Okay, so either if W1 and W2 are subspaces, either W1 contain in W2 or W2 contain in W1. One containment should be there. So अगर ऐसा होता है, then union will also become subspace. Let's prove this. Okay, let's prove this. So first I am going to do the backward part. Backward part means if two subspaces are comparable, then their union is going to be subspace. So in order to do that, first let's define our subspaces and vector space here. Let W1 and W2 be two subspaces of वेक्टर स्पेस V. ओके, अगर W1 W2 कोई भी दो सबस्पेसेस हैं वेक्टर स्पेस V के, एंड नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू डू बैकवर्ड पार्ट फर्स्ट. इन बैकवर्ड पार्ट वी आर गिवन दे आर कंपेरेबल. सो गिवन W1 contain in W2 or W2 contain in W1. This is given now. पहले ये given ले लिया हमने, and now we are going to prove that union of them is subspace, and that is very obvious. So let's write down. It is always better to write, by the way. So to show W1 union W2 is subspace of V. Okay, so now two cases are there. So case one, two cases are there of given property. Case one, if W1 contain in W2, अगर W1 W2 में contained है, तो what can you say about their union? बड़े वाला set is going to be their union. So W2 will be their union. So therefore W1 union W2 is going to be W2, and this is given subspace already given. So union is also subspace automatically because W2 तो given है. Similarly case 2, please try on your own, but here other way containment is given. So please try this on your own. So backward part is very easy. Now forward part is slightly tricky. So please pay attention, and you can always pause the video. Think without ink on your own, or write and think. Okay. So please be honest and think on your own. Always please try to think independently in life. So that will be better. In fact, we have to be independent in our life also. Anyway, so now we are going to prove the forward part. Forward part में क्या given है? Union of two subspaces is subspace given. So given W1 union W2 is subspace of V. ये given है. And what we have to show? Please write down. To show that they are comparable. They are comparable means either W1 contain in W2 or W2 contain in W1. This we have to show. And students, this I am going to proceed by contradiction. Okay, contradiction means I will have some my assumption, then I will do some calculation, and in between I will get some absurd. Okay, some contradictory fact we will get, and there we will say hence my assumption is wrong. So what is my assumption here? If possible, if possible W1 is not contained in W2 and इसका negation, if we are going to negate this, or will change to and W1 is not contained in W2. Okay, so this is going to be there. Okay, so let's write down their meaning. Diagram में हम देख सकते हैं. So this is how you are given. This is how you are given that they are not contained. So this set is W1, for example. This is W2. So W1 is not contained in W2. मतलब कम से कम एक एलिमेंट W1 में है, कम से कम एक एलिमेंट W1 में है जो W2 में नहीं है. इसका मीनिंग ये हुआ. Similarly, W2 is not contained in W1 means at least one element is there in W2 which is not available in W1. Then only you will get this non-containment. Okay, so now इसका मीनिंग लिखते हैं हम पहले. So इसका मीनिंग लिखते हैं that there exists X belong to W1 such that X does not belong to W2. Okay, and now let's write down the meaning of this. There exists Y belong to W2 such that Y does not belong to W1. Okay, and now let's write down what do we have here. That is going to be very helpful. So we have X belong to W1 and that is already written on board anyway. So X is in W1 but X is not in W2 and Y is in W2 but Y is not in W1. This we have. Okay, so keeping this in mind, okay, so now clearly X belong to W1 union W2 and Y also belongs to W1 union W2. देखो यही तो था हमारा. This was X, this was Y, W1 W2. So they both are going to be in their union. That is very obvious. So clearly ये तो है ही है. Union में तो होंगे. Union is going to be everything here. So both are there in union. Okay, so why I'm writing in union? Because union is given subspace and now we are going to make use of our hypothesis. जो भी given है उसको हमें use करना है. Okay, so X and Y both are going to be in union. Okay, so I'm going to take this case. One of them I'm going to apply. So let's work on X only. So X belong to W1 union W2. So it will have two cases now. So it will have two cases. Case 1 that X belong to W1. Okay, case 1 X belong to W1 अच्छा हाँ, I got it. So yes, in order to make use of W1 union W2 subspace, what we have to do, Y is also going to be in W1 union W2. Clearly हमने लिखा था. and together with this x plus y will also be in W1 union W2. क्यों होगा ऐसे बताओ, सोचो, देखो, सोचो, pause the video. Because W1 union W2 is given subspace of V. So closure property is going to be there. And yes, this will give us some contradiction. X plus y is in W1 union W2. तो x plus y is either in W1 or in W2. ये दो केसेस हमें मिलेंगे. So case one from here, x plus y belongs to W1 union W2, W1. Okay, case 1, x plus y is in W1. और W1 में और कौन सा एलिमेंट भी है बच्चों? X also, only x. So यहां से we can see also x belong to W1. And अगर x W1 में है and W1 is subspace, minus x is also going to be in W1. And now this is one vector, this is another vector. So W1 is subspace, so closure property should be there. Therefore, x plus y and plus this new element must also be in W1. और ये क्या हो गया? Y belong to W1. और ये हो गया अनर्थ. दिस इज ए कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन. हिंदी में बोले तो दिस इज अ कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन, क्योंकि y does not belong to W1 we are having. Hence my assumption will be wrong. But let's prove this in other case also. So what is the other case? Case 2, x plus y belong to W2. और W2 में और कौन सा एलिमेंट है? Y. Also y belong to W2. And since W2 is a subspace, therefore its additive inverse will be there. And now similarly we will get contradiction in this case as well. कैसे? So therefore x plus y plus of minus y must also be in W2, because this is subspace. Subspace है तो one vector plus other vector should be there. और now इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? x belong to W2, but हमारे पास तो x does not belong to W2 है, so this is another absurd. Hence our assumption is wrong. So therefore W1 contain in W2 or W2 contain in W1. So done, students.